Yeah, I didn't feel it coming, but now it's here.
I think that next to last night.
Kind of gets silhouetted on that tree.
If they look up, deer tracks in here are unbelievable. And there's a scrape line the entire length. I don't know how far we walked in, about a quarter mile. Just the scrapes every 20 yards and big rubs everywhere. This place is sick. Osage bocce. This thing's rolled pretty good too. Hey everybody, Brian here. Just a quick interview. First sit, Kansas. This place is unbelievable. We spent the morning doing some speed scouting, getting familiar with the properties that we have access to, and checking cameras and hanging cameras. We got all cell cameras up here to make us so much easier on us, but I already saw a giant on the way in to drop off Bob, and there was a couple of does standing out here in this alfalfa when I snuck back in here. So the habitat is unbelievable. I'll try to give you guys a quick look. Cedars and scrub and just incredible. But just excited, man. First time ever in Kansas, first sit. Here we go. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. This is literally my first sit in Kansas. I just finished the interview and turned and looked, and that buck was coming in to the side, to the right side of me. And he was in the thicket and walking away from me. Didn't have a chance to get my grunt tube. That's why you heard those terrible mouth grunts. And then as he walked in, you could see he stopped and got a little bit spooked about something. He knew something was up. That's where the outfitter walked out from when he walked me in to show me where the stand was. And I'm trying to work the camera to get some footage of this deer. I'm trying to judge what type of deer he was, which in hindsight, obviously he was a good one. There was a slight window when he turned to leave that maybe if I was at full draw, I may have been able to touch off a shot, but there's so much going on. I'm trying to judge this deer. I'm like, this is the first buck that's come in. I'm in Kansas for a week. It just all happened so fast, and great encounter. It didn't work out, but just wanted to take a couple seconds to explain everything that went down there. Hey everybody, Brian here. It's our first full day in Kansas, November 16th. Had a great encounter yesterday with a really big buck. Unfortunately, he came in and got a whiff of where the outfitter walked out. He walked me down to the stand because this is my first time down here, so he wanted to make sure I found it okay, but wasn't terribly spooked. Hopefully he'll be back in here. He was on camera last night in the dark, and then just had a pretty decent 8-point here that you guys saw, and he's sitting all day, so hopefully big boy will come back around and we'll get him on the ground.
let that deer go.
I didn't let him go. I let him go just far enough where I could shoot him.
Oh, we figured you got that. We saw that on camera.
Did you?
Look at you guys.
Nice little 6-pointer.
That's what he said. Shot a 6-point. We fucking turned the corner and see it in the timber off the field. I'm fucking 6-point.
Down the railroad track.
Minutes before dark, he popped up halfway down the field on the railroad track. So he must have like.
He was with a doe when I saw him.
No, that
On
was
camera?
No,
That's not a doe?
no, it was a nubbin buck. He ran all the way across the field to check that nubbin buck out.
Did he?
Yeah, I was like thankful that guy was, because there was another nubbin buck out in the middle of the field.
What'd I say they're called?
All wild potatoes, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but we just decided that, you know, let's throw him in there.
I'll be damned.
There he is.
Let me see it on camera.
Watch this. When I saw this, wait, let me see.
Did say Tom's
Where the hell
killing
is he
that
at?
fucker.
Must have got the other one.
Trying out a new spot here this afternoon. I don't know if you can hear me, it's windier than heck. Be hitting 20 miles per hour, and then it's going to lay down right before, about an hour before quitting time. So hopefully we'll get something to come in here. Maybe tagged out with the rest of the guys. I'm the last one of the group, of course. Nothing new here. I'll check back with you later. Day 4 in Kansas. 30-mile-an-hour winds now, as you can probably hear. Getting my butt blasted. Been sitting in a tree stand for too many days to count now. Weeks. Pretty decent movement this morning. Saw 5 does and 6 non-shooter bucks. one buck was pretty decent, but not what I came to Kansas for, so still grinding. 72 degrees, windy. Hoping this lays down a little bit before dark and we'll be able to get some more movement going. Haven't seen anything since 9 a.m., so I'll keep you posted. Well, that pretty much does it for my Kansas trip. I grinded one more day after that on Saturday, and more of the same, small bucks, lots of does. Great trip, however. It was just 7 days of grinding. I couldn't get a shooter buck in front of me. I did have 2 encounters with 2 shooters, but they were so brief and didn't offer me a archery shot, so made for a tough week, but it was incredible. A lot of stand time. Even leading up to that, you guys know I was off for a couple of weeks, hunting Ohio and Pennsylvania pretty hard. A lot of grinding. So 7 days of Kansas, I couldn't get it done, but I got an invite back. It's going to be hard to say no to that. And it's getting into December here now, so I'm going to keep on grinding here at home and at the lease in Ohio. That was one unfortunate thing. I was hoping to be tagged out early in Kansas like those guys were, so I could have some other opportunities, but just the way it works out. But great trip, beautiful place, and I'll keep you guys posted as we move into the late season here.